On to my beautiful wife. That sounds weird. You locked in now? 9 years ago, since we first set eyes on one another, I was always looking for excuses to avoid any kind of real work at work, so I volunteered to show the new intake around on their first day. I'm not sure I ever believed in love at first sight, but from the very first time I saw her and her beautiful smile, I knew you were something so special. A period of constant harassment and stalking followed, before I eventually broke through her defences at a work social.
It's no accident that each of you is here today. You're all invited because you represent somebody important in the individual and collective lives of Katie and Joe. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin, and whilst I'm not a registrar or vicar, I have the great pleasure of guiding you through today's ceremony.
Katie is our much-loved daughter. She is kind, caring, thoughtful, reliable, capable, and where necessary determined. And these traits have been evident to us from when she was a little girl.
Friends, family and loved ones, we are gathered here to join Katie and Joe in the union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realisation of its obligations and responsibilities. Katie and Joe, please join hands.
A soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings and our sense of direction.
Do you take Katie to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to make sure she's always got a full cup of tea and a fully charged Garmin watch? Katie, do you take Joe to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to make sure he never goes hungry? Pick him up whenever he's stranded in the middle of nowhere with a broken bike?
I do.
So my darling, my sweetheart, my dear, when you break a rule and you act the fool, when you've got the flu, when you're in a stew, when you're last in the queue and you don't feel blue, because I'm telling you, I'll be there.
Each other. And everyone here present today as witnesses, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
I don't know what life has in store for us over the coming months and years, but I do know that whatever happens, you'll do whatever it takes to get us through it. I told you we'll get emotional. Even the cake's in tears.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom.
As I'm sure all of you know, plus probably everyone else that's helping and catering at this wedding, thanks to a barrage of social media posts, our family now numbers 3 with the addition of Stanley the dog. Named after my late granddad. So I'd like to present her with these life-size cutouts and encourage many as people as possible to get a photo with Stan over the course of the evening.
Katie, you look amazing. I mean, we've always said it, he is punching. From day one, they've been a team, cheering each other on, supporting one another, and of course, placing one another too. Joe didn't have to change who he was for Katie, and Katie didn't have to change who she was for Joe. Instead, together, they just grew into these amazing people that we all know and love today.
We would like to thank you for making the effort to be here. I'll try shouting it.
Remember that you will always, as long as there's breath left in us, have the love and support of your families, because we love you. We really want you to enjoy your day, but now it's time for food, and we'd like to wish you bon appetit.
Take the strain!
raise our glasses to Katie and Joe. Cheers. To Katie and Joe. Now someone get me a beer.